So you just started out at the gym, you're trying to figure out, should I be doing cardio while trying to build muscle? You probably heard cardio kills your gains, or you probably heard as well, do whatever, it doesn't really matter. And you're struggling to figure out, should I be doing cardio while trying to build muscle? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to balance both and whether doing squats or doing the treadmill should take priority. So let's get into it. So what happens when you're actually doing cardio? When you're doing cardio, you're doing a couple of things. You're working at your heart and lungs all at the same time. You're improving your cardiovascular health, endurance, and you're burning calories. Now, with just these things alone, you should actually throw out the don't do cardio because it's killing your gains out the window, because those three things alone is very, very good for you. Unless you don't care about improving your heart and lung function, then by all means, do not do cardio. Now, can cardio hinder muscle growth? The short answer is yes. If you find out you're doing, Tour de France level of cycling, or you're doing marathons and you're going overboard with your cardio, then what ends up happening is your body starts developing this hormone called cortisol. Now, cortisol can help, break down fat, but any kind of excess cortisol in the body will end up breaking down muscle tissue as well. And we don't want to break down muscle tissue when we're trying to build muscle. And it's been found through studies that when you do cardio overboard, or when you take your cardio to, extreme levels, your body ends up prioritizing energy for endurance. And what you'll find is when you go to weight train, your recovery will not be where it needs to be. So you want to make sure, don't be excessive with your cardio, because it can actually hinder your muscle building plan and strategy. Now, as a muscle builder, if you do incorporate some cardio into your workout regimen, it's going to pay big dividends, because when you do cardio, blood circulation improves. When your blood circulation improves, that means your blood vessels are better able to dilate. When your blood vessels are better able to dilate, more oxygen can go pass through to those hard-working muscles, which is going to make your workouts more effective. And cardio is going to improve heart health as well, which is going to make your heart more efficient, which is going to help you better with endurance, which then allows you to power through those long, tough workouts when you're trying to build muscle. So cardio, if you want to improve, make things more efficient for you when you're weight training and trying to build muscle, then cardio is a must. Now that we know that cardio can pay a big dividend when you're trying to build muscle, how do we balance the two? The first thing to keep in mind is to try to keep things moderate. Aim for 23 times a week, 20 to 30 sessions each time. You want to make sure that cardio is a addition to your weight training, not a thing to replace it. Studies have shown that doing 2 to 3 times a week of cardio for 20 to 30 minutes at a moderate pace shows that cardio doesn't actually, slow down muscle growth. But when people increased it to 5 to 6 times a week and increased intensity, it did slow down muscle growth due to compromising recovery time. Number 2, you want to focus on strength first. Again, cardio should be a supplement to your weight training, not a tool to replace it. So when your energy is at the highs, you want to focus on strength training. So when you first go to the gym, you do your strength training, weight training first, and then you add cardio at the end. And that's the way to go about doing it. Number 3 is to time it right. You want to make sure that you don't try to do any kind of intense cardio right before your weight training. A light jog, things of that nature is okay before you're doing your squats, deadlifts, or any other kind of weight training or compound movements. That's completely fine. But doing any kind of intense, cardio right before you do your squats or deadlifts, not a good thing. Well, number 4, you want to listen to your body. If you find out you do cardio and your recovery is not where it needs to be afterwards, the next day or the next time you go to the gym, then it may be time for you to, dial it back a little bit. It's all about finding the, right amount for you. So sometimes it's gonna take, some, trial and error. So again, listen to your body. If it's not, the recovery's not where you want it to be afterwards, then dial it back a little bit to see if that works for you. Now, here's a couple of tips that can help you balance between your cardio and weight training. The first thing is doing HIIT, high intensity interval training. Instead of doing that, long, steady state cardio for a long time, doing HIIT is more intense, it's shorter, and it can help you, not tire out for your weight training. Number 2 is to make sure and to know that rest is key. You want to make sure you prioritize your rest and your recovery, so that way your body can recover and heal itself, for that next bout the next day, or potentially the next couple of days. And you want to make sure that you fuel your body properly. Building muscle is about eating quality protein and being in a caloric surplus. And doing cardio is very, very easy to be in that caloric deficit. So keep that in mind. Again, moderate, 20 to 30 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week. So should you be doing cardio while trying to build muscle? The answer is absolutely yes. But you want to make sure that you have the right amount of balance to it. You want to focus on weight training first, and then cardio, and you also want to make sure that you prioritize recovery. Combining all these 3 things is going to allow you to build muscle as well as improving your cardiovascular health as well. And if you're getting value out of this video, subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below. And always remember to make mirrors your canvas, waste your paintbrush, sweat your paint, and may your drawing always be beautifully unfinished. And until next time, thank you.